guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video I am showing my 2023-2024 pre-K curriculum pics. My son is currently 4 and he will be turning 5 in December, so he'll be turning 5 a couple months into the school year. He has been working through some preschool type materials, nothing official, nothing really scheduled. He does participate in his preschool pre-K co-op classes, so he's really been enjoying those. But this upcoming year I am starting to get just a little bit more structured with him, just to where we do have like a designated like school time a few days a week where we kind of work through a couple different things. So I'm going to be showing you all the stuff we'll be using. Now it seems kind of crazy because I feel like I do like the least amount of school with him, but he has so much curriculum and resources because we kind of just pull a little bit from everything. So I'm going to show you like all the stuff we're going to be using. I will be doing more in-depth videos on like each separate curriculum, or this video would be hours long, and nope, you or myself don't want to do that. So let's jump in on what we're going to be using. So like I said, he has been doing some preschool work. He has all his letters recognized, uppercase and lowercase. He's learning to write some of his letters, and what we're really focusing on right now is letter sounds. He has some sounds down, but not all of them. And so I know that that's one of my big things, is to just keep working on letter sounds. And so I've always wanted to use this program, and somebody had it available for sale used, even though it's pretty much like in the best condition ever. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it and try it because I need to see it for myself. So it is the All About Reading pre-reading. So I'm really excited for this. This comes with a couple different reading books, activity books, some letter cards, and this does go over just letter recognition. So like the first 52 lessons, the first 26 are capital letters, and then the next 26 are on lowercase letters, and then after that you get into letter sounds. So we actually jumped halfway through the book to go straight to letter sounds. So we actually started it because I was so excited to use it. So we are starting it now, still in our preschool year, but we'll keep going into next school year, really working and refining on those letter sounds. So I'm really excited to use this program in hopes to keep using it. So then we'll move into level 1 and level 2 and so on. So if you like this program, have recommendations, leave those down below because I'm really excited to be using it this year. For math, we have been using Kate Snow's Preschool at Home, and we are more than halfway through the book, 3/4. So we will finish this up probably a month or two into the next school year, if not sooner. And he really likes math, and he likes this math because it involves like manipulatives and not anything crazy. Like most of the time we're just grabbing some toys he has or some manipulatives he has, but the concepts, he really enjoys it. And so it just made sense for me to get the next level of Kate Snow's Math with Confidence. So this is level K. So he will be starting kindergarten math at some point during his pre-K year. Now I don't know how far we'll get into this, if this will kind of continue into kindergarten. We'll just see how it goes. For handwriting, I did get this. It's Learning Without Tears, my first school book, and he's done a couple pages. I don't have the teacher's guide for it. So some of the pages I don't really know what they're supposed to be doing on, so we kind of just make it up. You know, we get through it. It's really just letter practice. I have a bunch of like just beginning letter writing workbooks that he may work through. Probably once he's in kindergarten is when I'll pick a actual handwriting curriculum from him, whether if that's still Handwriting Without Tears or if we try something different. But as you can see, we're doing all right. We also have the Explode the Code, Get Ready for the Code, and so we're still working through A. I also have B and C, and then I did get the teacher's guide for it because kind of same thing. We were kind of working through it, and I mean I could kind of figure out what he needed to do, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like missing key concepts. So the teacher guide is for all 3 of the books, so we're going to be working through those as well, which again, maybe that will turn into us using Get Ready or Explode the Code going forward. And last but definitely not least, we are trying out Sunlight's pre-K program. So this is a robust literature-based program specifically for pre-K. I did upgrade and choose the pre-K with kindergarten readers. And I did that for a couple reasons. I've done Book Shark curriculum, which is very similar to how Sunlight is set up. And I just know, even though I love the instructor guides, we just can't get through it all. Especially you guys saw I have everything else. So as much as I think the instructor guide is great, and we've been kind of using it to keep us like what book should first and all of that, this is something that I don't think will finish this school year. It is something that we'll probably use over his pre-K and kindergarten year, because I just am being realistic, and that's probably what's going to happen. So I opted to get the kindergarten readers. So once I feel like we're at a good point to start that kindergarten reading language arts, I already have it, but then I have all the books that I really wanted as well for the pre-K kit. I'm going to be doing a whole like review and a whole separate video on everything that it comes with, because there's so many books sitting right next to me right here. It's absolutely insane. But I did just give you some examples of ones that we're working through right now. So we did kind of start it now, still in preschool, very lightly, very lightly. But one of the books we read aloud is the Lion Storyteller bedtime book. So this is just a collection of really beautiful little bedtime storybooks. And so we've just been reading through these. We'll just curl up on the couch and read through some of them. 101 stories from the Bible. These I actually just read kind of when we're all doing school. So even with my older daughters, we'll just kind of read through one randomly here and there. And then the Bernstein's Book of Big Science. So this is kind of that introduction to science for little ones. So same thing. We just kind of curl up and read through this. And that's, you know, an example. I also have 2 big crates of more books that I'll do in that huge unboxing. It also comes with all of these different manipulatives in this kit. There's sensory letters. We have the little sand tray where you trace the letters out. These really cool like grippy pencils, cutting practice. So this kit is like literally everything you need. And which, see, I'm going to show you anyways, even though I'm saying I'm going to do a whole separate video on it, which I will. I just wanted to show you an example. So it also has like practice writing pages. So you practice a letter, I think, each week, and you're going over letter sound, how to write the letter, which is the level we're at. So this is really perfect. And it has those sheets. So that's why I'm not really worried. I feel like regardless, in somewhat of our curriculum, we're pretty much getting everything that we need. It does come with 4 of these, the Developing the Early Learnal Perceptual Growth, Motor, Visual, Auditory, and Thinking Skills. I've never seen this series until it came with Sunlight. Just looking at it, like just opening it up, it gives me Explode the Code vibes, like very similar. So I don't know if you guys want to correct me and tell me that's complete opposite. That's exactly what it reminds me of. So there's 4 of these books in here, and I don't know, I feel like these might have been with the add-on readers. I don't really remember. These are the reading books that it comes with. So they're just like small short books. It gives me Bob book vibes, which we have all those too, and we do plan on using, but just kind of show you some of the stuff it comes with. And then also the reason my binder is so big is because if you add on the kindergarten readers, not only do you get the entire pre-K like instructor's guide, you also get the kindergarten language arts packet. So I'm using this as like 2 years of curriculum. I think that's kind of a good option if you're not super confident how much of this you can get through. So we also have the entire kindergarten language arts, which gets into way more of like letter sounds, reading, writing, all of that. So I feel like when you set it up that way, you get like 2 years of curriculum, which is really... I did recently make a video on like all my favorite like resources for preschool, pre-K, and kindergarten, which that is more of like the hands-on manipulative. So I'm not going to show all of that in this video. I'm going to link that video down below because we are still using all of those, if not all of them, 95% of them. All the little bear counters, the calendar. So calendar time is going to be something I really want to be consistent with. We have started adding in like songs. So like we've been listening to the Days of the Week song. That's the parody of kind of the Addams Family song. So we've been practicing that, and he's singing it. He is one that if the song is catchy, he will do it. We tried doing the Good and the Beautiful preschool, and he just didn't like those songs. So, I mean, it's not that they were bad, they just weren't catchy. So, he does like the more trendy-ish songs. So, we are working on the Days of the Week song, and we'll continue doing some of those. And all of those manipulatives, as well as we always get the knowledge crate, the preschool knowledge crate. That's where a lot of his crafts and activities come in, and he absolutely loves those. And so we'll continue doing that, and we'll see. I'm excited for the upcoming year. I'm excited to be a little bit more consistent with him and see him grow. He's already grown a ton just growing up, and you know, I'm excited for his co-op classes next year, and that's it. So you have questions about anything, or tell me what you want me to dig into first. I think I will be sharing sunlight quicker than the rest, but if there's something you have questions on or you want to flip through of, leave those down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll chat soon. Bye guys.